Hey, look, y'all know him, y'all love him, some of y'all hate him, you know? We got Andrew Tate in the building, y'all.
I think today's title stated something about a cult following.
Basically, I don't know if y'all know Patrick CC, but he do these little talkovers on like different celebrities, different things going on in the industry, and everything like that. But this one is the Cult of Andrew Tate, Dark Secrets of the War Room. From what I know, the War Room is part of like the program that you sign up for.
The Hustle?
Yeah, the Hustle's University.
Okay.
Or something like that. That's all I really know. I never really tapped into it.
So there's a whistleblower.
Yeah.
If there's secrets being spread.
Somebody, hey, Andrew Tate, you got moles in your shit, bro. you need like that.
The cult.
Like in my head, if y'all even know more deeper into this, comment down below. And also, if y'all want more Andrew Tate, like a specific video, comment that down below. Comment the title and everything. You feel me? But like, we basically is going to react to the Cult of Andrew Tate.
Don't you want devoted followers who leave their families for you, give their money to you,
I like the
give
money.
their bodies to
Not
you,
the body.
give up their lives for you,
I don't need that either.
consider you God, and will kill
For you.
Andrew Tate starting a cult? In my previous video, I documented his whole life story, and during that, I came across a clip that kind of shook me.
I think it's good for me to be able to say, look, I have 110,000 people who like me, who are my fans, for example, who would help me.
First of all, I want to do some math real quick.
What?
110,000 people signed up for his university.
Did they?
At $50 a month, right?
Oh, that's a lot of money. Good for you.
Okay, listen. 110,000 people times 50. This is just a month. If they
That meal?
5.5 mil per month. That's all I want to say.
That's good.
Come on.
That's good.
For me to be able to say, look, I have 110,000 people who like me, who are my fans, for example, who would help me if I ever asked for it, not that I ever would, who agree with my worldviews, but they're being taken seriously because they also have financial means. They're complete brokies. Nobody gives a shit.
So isn't that what a cult is?
When you hear him say that, and then you realize he's openly supported other cult leaders like Joseph Kony.
And the reason I got this t-shirt made is because I have a lot of respect for Coney. Now I know, okay, he's a warlord, whatever. But Coney is
I remember Coney going around like when I was in Georgia, like 2011, 2012 or some shit like that.
Keep this playing. I gotta hear what he's saying.
Okay,
This
okay.
guy abducted kids.
Okay, hold on.
I have a lot of respect for Coney. Now I know, okay, he's a warlord, whatever. But Coney is a G.
And he has even praised the infamous German dictator.
Everything must happen instantly, quickly, fast, speed, attack. Hitler conquered Europe with blitzkrieg. You need to go quickly.
Then you realize he now has over 130,000 people paying him every month, essentially for his advice. But above all else, he has a secret organization called the War Room, a network of members with varied expertise which allows them to exert influence globally. They congregate in real life, with the ultimate goal of achieving freedom in a world of slavery.
This slavery is just beginning. They're trying to reduce you to a QR code, and they are looking for people who blindly comply. This is why they make these mandates. The mandate.
Okay, that
part.
is understandable. I'm still shocked at the Coney thing. Like, I wish they would have went more in depth with that.
Do you know who Coney is?
From what I was just reading, he abducted like 30,000 kids.
I remember like Coney, that thing, I forgot the deep details of it, but I know everybody was not fucking with the whole Coney thing at all. You feel me? At all.
Bro, if you had a child right now and your child got taken.
Yeah, that's the same thing with the Jeffrey Epstein type shit.
Yeah,
it's like if people know about it, but people don't give a fuck about it because people like Ellen DeGeneres, like all the people that went to these islands, went to Jeffrey Epstein's island, knew this shit.
They sold their souls.
Knew this shit, but we still support everything that we do, that they do. Even Jeff Bezos with this shit, but everybody still buy things on Amazon. It's just like this world is fucked.
That's so
This world is fucked.
Y'all dancing with the devil.
Come on.
Code, and they are looking.
But this part do make sense because it's like
that makes sense.
This
like
part,
freedom from the world, like the mandates, that's understandable because I don't like how they mandate you to get a vaccine, but the vaccine still allows you to get it.
It don't make sense to me. And it's like how he said they dumb you down to a QR code because essentially we're just numbers.
Exactly,
Essentially, like especially in the workforce, they don't give a fuck about you.
You die tomorrow,
They gonna replace you.
Exactly, like bro.
Like working at Amazon and them be like, okay, this is your number, 93002. It really sitting in my head, like damn, like you could easily be replaced.
Easily.
They don't give a fuck about you, bro.
Is just beginning. They're trying to reduce you to a QR code, and they are looking for people who blindly comply. This is why they make these mandates. The mandate is designed to purge the ranks of anybody who is not a slave.
This world of slavery is what he calls the Matrix, which kind of is just anyone who participates in the confines of today's society.
When I talk about the Matrix, I'm talking about the systems which have been created by society, which are deliberately designed to enslave. In this Matrix, we're used for our efforts and our energies. And you're existing inside of a system which is deliberately rigged to make the rich richer and for the poor to stay poor. The best thing to do is to...
Tupac said that the best too. He said it's like the rich get rich while the poor get poor, and it's just like...
Oh no, that's the thing. What do you think minimum wage, bro?
Minimum.
Like, this is what you're getting to get by.
You feel me? And it's like they set up programs, not even programs, they set up life to where like you depend on the government essentially.
Oh yeah, some people can't even grow their own food.
You can't grow your own food, but then it's also like think about it like this.
Some people can't even get rainwater.
See, that's fucked.
You know?
That, like,
I think
from the sky, nigga.
I either read about that or seen something about it where in a certain place you can't
like just
get the rainwater.
And even just like even deeper into it, it's just like essentially as soon as we're born, it's like they try to brainwash us. Like that's why they make parents work so long. So that's why schools become a thing. They schools teach you shit that you don't need to be taught.
Or the vaccines they give us when we're first born.
You know, and it's just like they don't want the parents to tell the kids how to live. Like they want the system to tell the kids how to live. Like they want the kids to follow the system so they could create more kids that's in that line. You feel me? Like it's just a whole routine.
And you're existing inside of a system which is deliberately rigged to make the rich richer and for the poor to stay poor. The best thing to do is to understand the rules of the game and find a way to win.
So is it possible that Andrew Tate is doing a 2022 version of convincing people to believe in his worldview and worshiping him, then funneling them into a secret group to control them even more? Then once he has that control, well, we don't really know what he's going to do next. But he is going to do something based on what he said here.
Are you trying to keep up being like as viral as you are forever?
This is stage one of a 3-step plan. So I'm going to be viral for a little bit longer, and then step 2 begins. The conquest is continuing.
I started doing research on cults, how they form, how they operate, how do members join, then research on cult leaders, how do they act, how do they recruit, how are they successful
Not gonna cap. I know you don't know, but
they operate, how do members join, then research.
A lot of y'all probably do, but this is like Hassan. This is like Hassan. He's another streamer that like he reacts like political shit and stuff like that. But yeah, he like Hassan. I just had to say that.
Cult leaders, how do they act? How do they recruit? How are they successful and unsuccessful? And before I give you this example, think about Andrew, the War Room Network, and how he thinks everyone is living in the Matrix.
Okay, but we are. Like, I'm not even going to take
This is blanket.
We are. I'm not going to take...
This side or that side, you better pick one.
I'm not going to take that away from him. If you've watched the Matrix movie, because I've watched all of them.
I still haven't seen it yet.
Bro, if you watch them all, you'll understand more. Like, you'll be like, oh yeah.
I do get the red pill and blue pill thing, but I haven't really seen the Matrix.
You gotta watch them.
Cults start as religious groups, which slowly turn into something dark and sinister. For example, the People's Temple. Jim Jones was a Methodist preacher with a sizable congregation in Indianapolis. He began to perform faith healings. Many of his followers believed he had a supernatural gift. The church would be renamed to the People's Temple, and Jones warned his followers that he had received visions of a nuclear attack that would devastate Indianapolis.
The name get you. Y'all know the real Jim Jones. Y'all know the real
Jim Jones. This is the real one, I guess.
Yeah, this is a cult one. We want the New York one.
That would devastate Indianapolis. This led the church to relocating to Guyana and forming their own little town that we now know as Jonestown. In the beginning, it everything seemed alright, just a group of people trying to make a community. Eventually, a US Congressman, Leo Ryan, led a fact-finding mission and went to Jonestown. While visiting, members of the People's Temple told Congressman Ryan they needed help and wanted to leave. Ryan quickly departed with 15 of those members. While boarding their plane, a truck of the cult members arrived at the airstrip and began shooting at the plane. Congressman Ryan and 4 others were killed that day. Later that same day, Jones, knowing that the US government would send the military to seize Jonestown, was quoted saying, "No way for us to die. We must die with some dignity." A drink mixture of Flavor Aid and cyanide.
I remember this.
I've heard of this.
I remember this. Basically,
Keep going.
yeah.
Was created and handed out to all members. Those who refused to drink were injected with cyanide via syringe against their will. In total, 909 inhabitants of Jonestown died that day. Cults are structured like an onion. The outer layer Cults are structured like an onion. The outer layers consist of helpful, harmless, and agreeable information. As you get closer to the center, you find more unusual and evil ideals. Andrew started to gain traction by representing the ideals of right-wing conservatives on social media in a day and age where liberal...
This is my country, baby. Got it on the winter hat, cause a little cool. Trump in DC, this pimp about to start. I won't grab you by the, I'm gonna grab you by the heart.
Ideals dominate the mainstream. In America, it's assumed the country is about 50% Republican and 50% Democrat, but most celebrities, companies, and mainstream media outlets identify as Democratic and liberal, so there is, theoretically, a huge part of the country that is being underrepresented. That's where Andrew steps in. People latch onto him and his ideas because he says the things that generally most Republicans or conservatives agree with.
Doesn't that show how powerful the people behind all this shit are?
Yeah.
Do you know, like, you've got Trump who doesn't give a shit.
It's a big fight we have ahead of us.
You know, and you've got the best soldier you could have as a president, and he's still struggling to get the wall built. He's still struggling. Still people, conservatives are being censored on social media.
This is the outer layer of the cult onion. The second layer of the onion would be more of his controversial takes that divide people. The things he says or does where even his own followers might disagree. To get to the more shady and evil layers, if there are any, you would probably have to join the war room. He's extremely vague with what the war room really is.
The war room is a private network. That's the most I can say. Kind of imagine the Freemasons of old.
What we do know is that the war room...
Because if y'all know about Freemasonry, it's just like you
Don't really talk about it unless you're part of it.
shit, that's like a cult too. If like I feel like if you have a group of like a collective group of people that agree with the same thing you agree with, and you essentially get money from it, y'all have these little meetups and these little things that's inside that only certain people know about. That's essentially could be considered a cult as well. I feel like everybody live cult life and not even knowing it.
Are you living a cult life?
Probably not even knowing it. I don't follow nobody that strongly to be like, okay, boom.
I don't feel like I idolize anybody.
No, I don't idolize nobody.
Like, you know, like I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Like, I really don't sit here and be like, oh my god, this is what's going on. Like, I need to be a part of everything this person's doing.
You know, like you sit there, you idolize them, then you're like, I'm gonna be this.
Yeah,
person.
no, I don't idolize nobody. Like, I'm not
gonna conform.
Like, no, I think I like people. I like full sin. You feel me? But I don't idolize nobody. Do y'all idolize people? Like, who do y'all idolize?
I've never had like a idol.
You know? Like, I don't idolize nobody for real.
Private network. That's the most I can say. Kind of imagine the Freemasons of old.
What we do know is that the war room is like the Freemasons, which some consider to be a cult. We know it's a secret organization. We know that members have to pay to be in it, as well as compete to prove their value to the organization.
Wait, what was that?
Pounds.
Pounds? How much is that converted into regular money?
To be in it, as well as compete to prove their value to the organization. We know that people join because they fear being stuck in the matrix, and the war room will be able to protect them. We know they meet in real life. We only know 3 members of the war room. Tristan Tate, this author, and this guy Iggy, who is the master of spells and shadows. According to his Twitter account, he is the greatest hypnotist the world has ever known. Every other member of the war room we can assume is just...
Maybe like almost 6 rags. I don't know. I just converted 4 pounds, so it's like 4,800.
Okay, so about like, damn. So it's like people pay essentially like around like $5,000, $6,000 to be a part of the war room. But
Yeah.
then again, you maximize your money so you get more money regardless. So you can pay $5,000 but make $15,000.
Maybe. But we don't know. We don't know if they're maximizing, or we don't know if they're already wealthy. So $5,000 is just like $5.
True. That's very true. Very true.
Greatest hypnotist the world has ever known. Every other member of the War Room, we can assume, is just looked at as a number based on this video. So I want you to consider all of that while watching this video.
Don't you want to become a cult leader? Since the death of God, there's been a vacancy open. You could fill that void. Here's how. Establish front groups.
There's a lot of people, like he says, since the death of God or whatever, like I don't know what else he said after, but there is a lot of people that need someone to
like guidance,
follow.
That's true. That makes sense. Because people have no way, especially if they don't have no parents or they don't listen to their parents. Like kids listen to celebrities more than they listen to their parents. You feel me?
I don't know. I'm trying to fill up some sort of void.
Since the death of God, there's been a vacancy open. You could fill that void. Here's how. Establish front groups.
We're a Bible study group. We're a management course.
We're a meditation center.
Officers University.
Promise to fulfill their dreams.
We have the secrets to self-improvement. Join our elite mission.
You cannot stop me. I'm that guy. You need my help. You have two choices. You either sell your soul to Tate and say, I accept Tate is all-knowing. I will listen to you as Untitled University. Please save me.
Offer them something free and get them to feel obliged to give you something in return.
Now I see him. I be seeing him say this shit, and it's just like my brain. This is how my brain operates. It's the fucking internet. Like he will say anything to either make somebody agree with him or make somebody hate him. He don't give a fuck.
Well, that makes sense, but you don't think there's people out there that are like, yeah.
100%, but it's just like that's anything. We can say something people agree with us, or people don't agree with us. We can say the most outrageous thing.
But
you feel me?
Saying,
Somebody
like,
can say,
but
"Let's get rid of."
But we don't have like an agenda behind it. Like we can say something and people agree, but I feel he has a plan. He already said he has a plan, so we don't know what part of this is playing into that plan.
And it's like easier for weak-minded people. That sounds rude, but it's easier for weak-minded people because they have no guidance. So if somebody that they agree with strongly, they're gonna be into that because they have no other guidance. Because me personally,
or even if they want to be that person,
you know, because like me personally, I don't give a fuck about what he says. I just look like everything on the internet to me is fake. I don't care too much to even deep dive and be like, oh my god, this is a part of my life. You feel me? Everything on the internet is fake.
Yeah.
Like what he says and what he do is just like it's the internet. Who like my brain's who gives a fuck? Who gives? It's entertainment for the most part for me. Like I don't care as much as other people really care like that. But this is crazy.
This is kind of sketchy.
This is crazy.
This is kind of weird.
Offer them something free and get them to feel obliged to give you something in return.
Welcome to the Hustlers University 2.0 webinar. Free presentation.
Gradually over time, you'll begin to shape the recruit's behavior by granting or withholding this love and attention. After they've bonded, slowly start making your demands upon them. The message being,
Nothing in this world has value unless it relates to the leader.
You have less money than me even by a single cent. You're a fucking brokey, a wagey, a peon, a peasant with no money.
control their behavior. Come live with us.
Wear these clothes.
Eat this food.
Why drink Coke? Why not would you spend £3 on a Coke when you can have orange juice, coffee, and water?
One of the most important ways to just
I mean, that's why drink soda for real.
That's actually a good.
Like, be healthy. I'm not even, like people be like.
That's actually a good point.
You know, cause like some people be like associate like okay being unhealthy as like just only like fat whatever. But there's unhealthy people that's skinny and stuff like that. To me, it's like I don't give a fuck what size you is. My brain just like try to be healthy at least.
Just try to eat the best.
Let's try. Yeah. Like you don't gotta drink soda every day. Drink some water. I'm surprised Patrick didn't say that in this video so far.
Ugh.
Drink water.
Well, he said water.
Ooh, huh?
He said water.
Patrick?
Who's Patrick?
The dude.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot the narrator's name.
Who the fuck is Patrick?
Drink Coke. Why not would you spend £3 on a coat when you can have orange juice, coffee, and water?
One of the most important ways to discover someone's a dickhead or not is if they wear a smartwatch.
But male haircuts are going to be the epitome, the top of the mountain. Pointless shit men do. I want to be like him. Let me ask you a question. Do you need salt and pepper? Or do you only need salt?
Prescribe a rigid schedule.
You don't have fire blood. You don't wake up to go piss at 3:32 a.m. and go, I'm not going back to sleep till I make some fucking money. So you're all lazy.
Control their thoughts.
Our ideology answers all questions to all problems.
If I talk about something, I know exactly what I'm talking about all of the time. There are still idiots out there who go, I don't know if I can trust you.
Control their emotions. Induce guilt.
And here I am showing you how the war room members live their lives. And you're not thinking, I need to get in that room. I don't know what you're thinking. You're probably not thinking at all. And instead, you're going to sit at home, make some excuse for why you're not in the war room, why you're not part of our network.
And fear.
I think
my brain, to me personally, is like, if you really give a fuck, you're gonna be invested in this. It's like, I don't give a fuck as much. Like, because there's some people that really like what he says. It really hurts their soul, and they really try to like deep dive and just go everywhere to like bring him down. You feel me? It's just like,
I don't care that much.
It's just like,
but if I'm watching a video, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's like it's in front of me now, but I'm just like.
Like, I don't go looking for Andrew Tate.
You know, it's just
he
like
finds me
everywhere. You cannot escape him. It's like I even said it before. It's like some shit he say, okay, I understand. Some shit he say he wildin', but it's just like, putting in a video like this and you only highlighting like the negative side is just like obviously it's gonna be skewed. But like my opinion gonna be skewed as fuck because like I'm only seeing negative. But if it's like a video where it's only showing positive, I'm like, oh, he's a nice guy. Oh, it's just like, but it's like no matter how you see anything, everybody got their layers. They got their good side they show everybody, and they got their bad side they show everybody. You feel me? Everything is layered.
He just said that the coat is like an onion.
That's funny. Oh, it is because how he did this diagram.
So you don't.
Which layer of the onion are you in?
Facts, bro.
How the war room members live their lives. And you're not thinking, I need to get in that room. I don't know what you're thinking. You're probably not thinking at all. And instead, you're going to sit at home, make some excuse for why you're not in the war room, why you're not part of our network.
And fear.
I think you need to be sitting here panicking at the fact that you don't have enough money. You need to be concerned and worried and sad. You need to do something about it today.
Control information. Keep them from knowing all the workings of the cult.
War Room is a private network. That's the most I can say. Kind of imagine the Freemasons of old. The War Room is the most powerful network on the face of the planet today.
Tell them that
one thing I do agree with him what he says is like if you really want to make it out of this, fuck what he got going on. If you really want to make it out of this, you have to get off your ass and go do some shit.
Facts.
Like, cause you sitting there being miserable, and you can change that.
You gotta like at least shoot a couple shots. Like just try.
Stop being scared to fail. You supposed to fail. Like you're gonna fail 15, 20 times before you win one time, but that win's gonna be powerful as a mug.
Exactly.
You feel me? So it's just like. It's not even just about what he got going on. It's just the whole scheme of things. Get off your ass. Go do some shit. Like stop sitting there being like, I can't do this. I'm miserable. I'm sad. Go do some shit, bro. Go do some shit.
I think everybody's just gonna say like, what about depressed people?
It's just like I ain't gonna get into that, bro.
War Room is a private network. That's the most I can say. Kind of imagine the Freemasons of old. The War Room is the most powerful network on the face of the planet today.
Tell them that there is a part of their mind they must eliminate in order to find happiness.
No one cares about how depressed you are. No one gives a shit. You must learn happy. Need to learn to be grateful.
Claim authority.
Yes, it's easier said than done. Facts. You feel me? But sometimes it's like
I think people just have to reprogram their minds.
Yeah, cause like you've been sulking in your own depression. It's not going to go.
Honestly, like it's like you're just carrying baggage that you have to let go.
Honestly,
that's why I feel like a lot of people need to seek therapy.
Some people are stronger than most.
Yeah, like.
Cause like I feel like a good amount of people that went through what you went through, like last year, they would have folded and just been in the room, whatever, like sad in a corner type shit. You feel me? But you push through because you got people around you that support you. You got strong mindset, stuff like that. And so it's just like it's cool. Like you can do it. You feel me? Like you may still have days where you're just like, fuck, but it's like you still get up and show out.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like same on my end. It's like even when I was going through shit that I was going through, probably not on the scale of your shit, but it's like I was still just in my own head, like in the corner. But you was like, nigga, come on.
Facts. And when you have people that support you and are just like, bro, like let that go, like you should actually like try to just get out of it.
You know, cause like
cause you can't dwell in it. Like, what if you were just like, oh no, I'm just gonna be like this
like I'm not gonna
like what?
It's just like the people that get their heart broken one time and never want to find love again.
That's so like it's so stupid to me because it's like.
Do you have a weak mindset? You really have to fix that.
No, you really
like
do.
Plain Jane, like it's not being rude, disrespectful. You have a weak mindset. You really gotta get out of that.
Weak.
Like, come on now.
You motherfuckers need to learn to be grateful.
Claim authority. It can come from a divine source.
Not only my parents less of a man, I am actually fulfilled with divine purpose. I'm one of God's favorites.
Bogus scientific research or special knowledge.
I've analyzed the entire earth and realized all of the world's problems. I'm about to tell you the root cause of every single problem in the world.
Money.
Make up stories about yourself to boost your importance.
I say with 1000% confidence, I don't know any other motherfucker alive who could have done what I did yesterday.
Encourage separation from their family.
With a bunch of other insignificant losers. Think about it. Dad's bitch, mom's stupid, sister, brother, whoever. Losers. Your aunt, that favorite aunt, dumb as fuck. If they die, nobody would care.
Have confessionals where people demonize their early lives and only praise their life in the group.
So I felt very alone, particularly before I joined the war room. I always say time and blood. I want to know, do our souls align? I need to find people that believe things that I believe, that want the same things that I want. You need to find a group of people that can support you inside a tribe that's strong enough to have your back all the way around. And that is the number one reason you should make the investment to join the war room.
But don't be stupid about it. Start slowly. A good con man takes a little bit of truth and a lot of lies and pulls the wool over the eyes of the ignorant.
This is stage 1 of a 3-step plan. So I'm going to be viral for a little bit longer, and then step 2 begins. The conquest continuing.
Okay, I want y'all to comment down below what y'all thought about this entire video. You feel me?
This whole entire video, how they clipped it and everything like that.
You got sparkling water.
If you're trying to push the narrative of someone like being a cult leader, like
you did that.
You picked the right tapes.
You did that.
You did it. Especially with this like cult leader step-by-step video in between like every clip.
That remind me of like Get Out. I don't know if you've seen the part where whenever they explained to him before they was going to take his brain out of his head and like use it, they show him that video and said this is how it happened, this is where it's going, and it reminded me of that. It's just like
I don't know, it just makes me feel like, and even the guy at the end, I was like, this is why I joined the war room. Like it makes sense, like you want people around you that fuel you and things like that, but I feel like you have to know what type of people you have around you, because like say Andrew Tate is trying to be a cult leader, like that guy is just a great target because he's already like, I needed this. And he's
listening. Andrew's listening.
You know, and Andrew's not even much bigger than him physically or anything like that, but he's got that control.
The money. It shows. Like, it's like, I want to get to where he's at. Because I don't know how much money he has, but like, just even looking at the how he got his shit structured and all the assets that he has right now, all the cars and even the casinos he owns. Like, money is not an issue for him.
That.
They want to get to that level. It stopped. We don't know where it stopped at, but like
I don't know.
She was explaining how like.
Okay, so I was saying like I'm not calling Andrew Tate a cult leader or anything, but there was this one video we were watching and he was talking about how this guy made a coin, flipped it, got millions, came to him, was still a loser. So what if like people in a sense that join is like they see what he has and
they want to try to maximize it.
They may also have money, but they don't have like the other. you know, portions, like the other pieces that create Andrew Tate.
Basically, they don't know how to like make their money make them money. Like they don't know
how to walk the walk and talk the talk. Like they probably have the money but are still like insecure or lame or just
so basically,
you know, like you can still be.
So basically, like some people could join without even wanting the money aspect. They just want to know how to like not to be a bitch.
Maybe, like, you know, like he may be feeding all these people in different aspects of their lives. Like it may, because it's like 5,000 to join. So I'm saying I'm saying like to them it may not be shit, but they need something else from that.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
Some may need a brotherhood. Some may need like, okay, well, I really want to learn how to invest or how he got here. Some may need like, okay, I just want to know how he's so good at talking.
How does he get girls?
You know, like
how does he move a room? Like
things like that. Like I feel like it's all feeding people differently, but they're all like, I don't know, coming together into this space. And
I do feel like a lot of people that's like empowered, you feel me, has that control over a lot of people. Sometimes without even trying.
Yeah.
Like it's just like people look at them so intensively, where it's like, okay, I want to know how they do this. Like I already got this part of me, but I want to get this part of me. And I see that in them. I want them to show me how to do this, even without them even have like a program like Andrew Tate has. It's just like they probably just watch their mannerisms, or they just like do random shit where it's just like,
like I want to be like this person more.
You know,
because I'm not this person.
It's like that's what I'm saying. Like essentially, people that's in power, they do. I feel like a lot of people have cult followings. A lot of people, like if Chris Brown told somebody to do something for him, they will. A lot of them,
man.
Like a lot of them. If fucking Michael Jackson said do something, like people in power, they have a cult following without even fucking trying.
Exactly.
Like without having like a program or anything like that. Because especially like it could be looked at as a cult following where somebody go to every single show, buy every single part of their merch, be invested in everything that they're invested in. You feel me?
And if that one person is just like, do this for me, they'll do it. Like you know.
And I feel like how Patrick made this cult video with Andrew Tate, you can make it with anybody. Take clips of what somebody has said in certain parts of interviews, things, whatever, and piece it together. Shit, you probably can do that with us.
I don't know. It kind of just makes me wonder, like, damn, what is the next steps?
You know?
Because you never know until it gets there, and then you're like, fuck, like he really went that route.
You know?
Or, oh, y'all was tripping, he didn't go that route.
And it's like outside looking in, because it's like it's nothing that like I'm even thinking to be a part of or anything. But outside looking in, I just want to see where it's gonna go. I just want to see where it's gonna go. Everything in this video is up for discussion.
It's up in the
because
air.
It's like how I think about things is like I can see it, hear it. I just gotta see the other side as well.
Yeah, I just don't want to pay him. I don't want to pay him as a cult leader because I wouldn't want nobody to make a video of me and be like, nah,
you know, because like
she's this, and it's like, no, I'm not.
You know, but it's like even Andrew Tate, even if he got paid as that, he don't give a fuck. And
I mean, it's shit. Y'all probably just feeding into his first step plan, doing all this. Really,
we're feeding into it right now.
This video, we're helping him. Patrick helped him. YouTube. It's
everything. Every time Andrew Tate name is mentioned, we're helping him get farther. Even whether that's not even being on recording, you talking about it with your family, with your friends, you're feeding into the issue. Especially if you don't like it. You feel me? This entertainment to me. It's nothing like I'm really like, oh my god, this controls my life. But some people get so bent out of shape about this shit, where it's just like they go to sleep thinking about how much they hate him, and that's what he wants.
That's so sad, bro.
It's just like
that's a lot of energy.
Like wasted. Like leave it alone.
I don't know, but y'all comment down below what you think about the video that we just seen, what you actually think about Andrew Tate, what you think about the War Room, what you know about it. I kind of have mixed emotions because I haven't been following him for that long to be like, oh, I think he's on a cult, and I'm not even like taking it that serious.
You feel me?
But it can go there.
Because if it is a cult thing,
can't lie about it.
If it is a cult thing, that's crazy. If it's not a cult thing, you smart. I guess you know what you're doing, Andrew. But this is wild as fuck.
Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Press the push notification button to know when we drop a new video. Press the first link in the description to tap into our Discord. And don't forget to spread peace, love, and follow your dreams.
We out.